The rise of stablecoins, how they're changing the crypto landscape. Are you tired of the instability of cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin? Meet stablecoins, the dependable friend you can always count on. Today we're exploring the rise of stablecoins and how they're changing the crypto landscape. So sit tight and get ready to learn all about this exciting development. Stablecoins are a relatively new development in crypto world, but they've quickly gained popularity. Why? Because they offer a stable and predictable value, unlike some of the more volatile cryptocurrencies out there. Yup, you got it, hinting at Bitcoin. And let's be honest, who doesn't like stability? We mean, have you ever tried walking on a tightrope? It's nerve-wracking. So, how do stablecoins work? Well, there are a few different types of stablecoins, but they all aim to maintain a stable value through various methods. Some are backed by fiat currency, meaning they're literally backed by cold, hard cash. Others are algorithmic, meaning they use fancy algorithms to maintain their value. And then there are hybrid stablecoins, which are like a mix of both. Kind of like when you mix two different sodas together at a fast food restaurant. We're not saying it's a good idea, but hey, it exists. Now let's talk about some of the different types of stablecoins out there. Tether is one of the most well-known stablecoins and is backed by the US dollar, but there are also other fiat collateralized stablecoins like USD Coin and Paxos Standard. USDC is quite famous in the crypto world as being backed by US dollars. Let's listen to the views of Jeremy Aller, CEO of Circle. He made the USDC.
It's a electronic money payment system innovation. That's how we chose to do this from the start. That was a clear regulatory framework. And under that, we are required by law to basically ensure that at all times, every electronic money representation, just like your PayPal balance, if you think about that. So the same kind of model exists for an asset-backed dollar stablecoin like USDC.
So there are algorithmic stablecoins as well. However, they are not backed by anything physical, but instead use complex algorithms to maintain their value. Examples of algorithmic stablecoins include Basis Cash and Frax. Hey, don't go anywhere. We still have more for you. So we're talking about different types of stablecoins, and there are more hybrid stablecoins, which are a combination of fiat collateralized and algorithmic stablecoins. These are like the Goldilocks of the crypto world. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. They aim to provide the benefits of both types of stablecoins while minimizing their drawbacks. An example of a hybrid stablecoin is Reserve Rights RSR. So why are stablecoins so exciting? Well, one of the most obvious uses of those is a medium of exchange. They provide a stable and predictable value, which makes them more appealing for everyday transactions. And let's face it, nobody wants to pay for a cup of coffee with a currency that could lose half its value in the time it takes to drink it. But that's not all. They can also be used as a store of value, particularly in countries with high inflation or unstable currencies. So if you're someone who likes to stash your cash under your mattress, not that we're recommending that, they can provide a more stable and reliable way to store your wealth. Do you know that stablecoins have many different use cases beyond just everyday transactions? For instance, they can be used for remittances, which means that people can send money across borders quickly and inexpensively. This is especially important for people who rely on money transfers to support their families or businesses in other countries. Moreover, as more and more decentralized applications, dApps, are developed on blockchain platforms like Ethereum, stablecoins can provide a stable and predictable payment mechanism for these applications. This is because stablecoins are not as volatile as other cryptocurrencies, which means that they are more reliable for use in dApps. You can say that they are like a Swiss Army knife for the crypto world, versatile and useful in many different situations. So what does the future hold for stablecoins? Well, it's hard to say for sure, but one thing's for certain, they're here to stay. As the crypto market continues to mature, we can expect to see more and more use cases for stablecoins, and as regulatory frameworks for these continue to develop, we may see more widespread adoption of them in traditional finance. Time is going to tell how it will work out. But like any new technology, there are risks and challenges associated with stablecoins. We need to make sure that they can maintain both stability and decentralization, while also navigating regulatory scrutiny. But the market for them is growing rapidly, and we can expect to see more and more innovation in this space in the years to come. One of the interesting things about stablecoins is that they can also act as a bridge between the world of traditional finance and the crypto world. Because stablecoins are backed by real-world assets or use advanced algorithms to maintain their value, they can provide a sense of familiarity for people who may be wary of investing in more volatile cryptocurrencies. And as more and more stablecoins are developed, we can expect to see even more opportunities for bridging these two worlds. But it's not all rainbows and unicorns in their world. There are concerns about the centralized nature of some of them, particularly those that are fiat collateralized. Some people worry that these stablecoins could be vulnerable to manipulation or fraud, particularly if they're not transparent about their backing. And because they're often used for everyday transactions, any disruption to their stability could have significant consequences. As we just told you that there are digital currencies that are designed to stay stable in value, which makes them great for everyday transactions like buying groceries or paying rent, you can think of them like regular money but digital. One thing to keep in mind is that because stablecoins are a new development, regulations around them are still evolving. Some countries are taking a more hands-on approach, while others are more laid back. As they continue to grow in popularity, we're likely to see more regulatory scrutiny, which could affect their development and adoption. For example, regulators might want more transparency around how they're backed to prevent them from being used for illegal activities, or they might focus on consumer protection, making sure that people who use stablecoins understand the risks involved. We have talked about some of the challenges that stablecoins are facing, but let's not forget about the exciting possibilities that they offer. For instance, imagine being able to send money instantly to someone on the other side of the world without having to pay high fees or wait for days. That's the kind of thing that stablecoins can make possible. And as more and more people start using them, they're becoming a serious player in the world of finance, including crypto. Who knows, maybe one day we'll all be using stablecoins to buy our morning coffee or pay for our gym membership. It might sound crazy, but stranger things have happened, right? So let's keep an eye on this exciting new trend and see where it takes us. Thanks for watching and learning about stablecoins with me. Stablecoins have the potential to change the way we do transactions and send money globally. So keep an eye on these amazing digital currencies and keep exploring the world of cryptocurrency. Who knows what the future holds with stablecoins?